Hey monkeys, and this is 5 tips for Gorilla Tag. The first tip, always check the message of the day. Like this message of the day is telling us that the spring cosmetics are going to be leaving soon. And you might be caught off by surprise if you're like, oh, I'm going to save up for this. And you don't know that they're leaving. Another tip is your body contact points. They're the very palms of your hands. The bottom, like if you're sitting on something, it's the bottom of your body. So if I were to jump up here, my body would stick on it. And then your head. So you can hang from things by your chin. Like this branch right here. You can hang from it by your chin. When you're running, you want to start off by finding where your ground is. And just remember that point on your body. So mine's like my lower thigh. That's where mine is. And then you want to move parallel to the ground. You can go just a bit up. And that's how you're going to go the fastest. Also, another thing to note. When you're running, you don't have to go like this to find where it is. Just remember where it is. And if you want to run like this, going like sideways so you can see the lava monkeys, do it like a funny run, but like sideways, so you're going in like a circle. Another thing to note, the fourth tip I'm gonna tell you is when you're like in the air, when you have airtime, like look behind you to see if there's lava monkeys chasing, so you know if you can go slower or faster, depending on if lava monkeys are chasing you or not. My fifth and final tip is if you have a smaller room and you constantly run into the problem of hitting things, like say I'm just trying to play and I accidentally hit my chair. That I said that 3 times. That can be prevented with having just a little rug on the floor so you know where your feet are. Also, if you have a bigger boundary, this still helps, because sometimes I have a bigger boundary, sometimes I still hit things. Well, thanks for watching. That was 5 tips on Gorilla Tag. Later, I'm going to be doing 5 tips for forest map, 5 tips for canyon, 5 tips for cave, 5 tips for mountains, then 5 tips for city. And if I can figure out a way to get to tutorial again with the new patches, I'll do 5 tips for tutorial. But thanks for watching. See you in the next one.